William, you are such a good boy, right? You're such a good boy. What happens? Such good boy. And Anne, you are such a good girl, aren't you? Yes. Then you should not become involved with people who try to distract your mind. Alright? Because you are so good. You must tell them. Like Olympia tells them, no, just now mother is speaking. You have to grow, isn't it? You have to become great, isn't it? So, we shouldn't listen to people who try to distract you. Even when mother is speaking, there are vibrations flowing, isn't it? Can you feel my vibrations? Then you should not talk to anybody else and pay attention to anyone, because I want you to become great people. So you are all going to be great, aren't you? Yes. And you're going to help me, isn't it? All right. So may God bless. Who is sitting in the sun today? Raise your hands. Ah. Who else? There. Who's that? Ah. All right for you people is all right. Who is this side? Is all right for you. Who else? All right, all right. Not for you. Your wife could say, but not you. She's very sweet. She's the only person who raised her hand to say that she dominates her husband. Means she does not. Any man who says he's henpecked means he's not. Otherwise, how dare he say? But somehow, today, the vibrations of joy are quite a lot. I could not contain within myself. I don't know what's the reason, something good is happening somewhere. Must be. Otherwise, I don't know why I'm feeling this way today. I'm feeling very happy and joyous. And I just have to say that one should not lag behind. I want all of you to enjoy in the same way as I'm enjoying. If there are any doubts in your mind, you should ask me, please. Can you ask me questions? If you want, you can ask me questions. It's a good idea. Everybody asks me questions except for Sahajogis. That's not a good idea. That can mean that I'm sort of never allow you to think. Of course I don't, but because you jump into thoughtless awareness. But now if you can get out of it, you can ask me some questions, will be a good idea. Let's have some questions. Yes, 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 yes.
Mother, sometimes when I'm meditating, I'm thoughtless, I hope, and I feel the vibrations, and I don't necessarily feel any catches, but I want to go deeper and I don't know how to make that happen.
Now, sit down. Now, we have concepts, you see, about our depths also. When we say we want to go deeper, means what?
It's the joy.
It's the joy. Now, if you don't feel the joy, then you should find out within yourself, have you put your mother into your heart? More than anybody else. As the gurus ask a question as soon as you go to them, will you sacrifice your life for me? Of course, I don't want you to, but they ask a question. Will you sacrifice your life for me? It's a little bit you have to open up. Just put me in your heart. I'm at your service. Wherever you say, I'll sit there. If you want, you can put it in your head or in your heart. Anywhere you want me to go, I'll be there. But better to be in the heart. Because in the brain I'm too much knowledge. Maybe it's too much for you. But if your brain is too much, then it's better you put me in the brain and the heart both. Even if your liver is too much, then you can put me in your heart, brain and in your liver. I can become the minutest of a minute. Can you believe that? How can I go into your heart? I do. All right? Good. Now what else? There should be some nice questions like that.
Why are we born with an ego and a superego?
What's he?
Why do we have superego and ego?
It's a very series of things you have. First you have Ida and Pingala. You have Ida and Pingala, you have to have left and right sympathetic. You have to have left and right sympathetic because you have to use them. You have to use them because you have to know what is freedom. You have to have freedom because you have to know what is right and what is wrong. You have to know that because ultimately you have to reach the complete freedom. So you have to be trained. Are you all right now? Is there any other question? Yes?
Mother, you spoke to us about dominating women, today, and I think it's appropriate for me to
क्या
ask
कर?
this question on this point.
Come here, I can't hear you. पसीना छूट गया.
Mother, talking about the woman dominating,
About what?
about dominating women, I like to ask Mother, in a situation like this, a Sahaja Yogi has the usual advice Mother gave, like shoe-beating and bandhans and so on.
Shubit?
Shoe-beat and bandhan. Apart from that, is there other advice you give to Sahaja Yogis to cope with this situation, please?
Shubit and some more. I mean, you see, as it is, after shoe beating, your hands get so tired that I have never told you anything to be done later on, because your hands are really very tired. There are so many other things you can do. If somebody tries to dominate or this thing, of course, shoe beating is one of them. Then collective shoe beating. You have to tell people shoe beat X, Y, Z like that, and then beat. But you can write the name of the person, give it a bandhan, and burn it. You can write the name of the person on a paper and you can bury it. You can take a lemon in your hand and take the name of that person 11 times and cut it. There's another way, very easily you can do it, is to put that person at the lotus feet of your mother. But then it's dangerous. Can be very dangerous. So if you do not want to have that much of danger, then you can put it at the lotus feet of Sadashiva. That would be little milder. But to improve her life, talk to her. Because whatever you say is a mantra now. You are all saints. You are certified saints, I've told you. Whatever you say is a mantra. Whatever you do is an ashirvad. Nobody dare touch you. If they try to do it, they'll have to pay for it. I know somebody who works in the airport and he knows about my powers. One day somebody tried to trouble him. He said, "Be careful, my mother is very powerful." The another one who tried this got heart attack. The another one got cancer. The fourth one, he described him as he got an accident. I said, "I don't do all that, please." He said, "No, my mother is very powerful. You don't touch me. I am her son." He's not a regular Sahajogi. He cannot attend our programs and all that, but he's very much rested within himself. Also, some people take a thread and tie up knots with the name of a person 11 times and burn the thread. These rituals can be avoided very easily if you put just Mother's bandhan around him, but depends on your own surrendering. Anything else? Just help me to take out my sweater. Any other problem? You must ask me, otherwise you see, hello.
Yes, the photograph you showed yesterday, what are those pictures? You know, on that photograph you showed us, there's some lights above the head of the people. Can you say something more, please?
What is saying?
He's asking about the photograph, Shrimaji. What are the lights above the people's heads?
Oh, that's it. That means you are yogis and saints. The light is coming out of your heads. Now, that shows that the Kundalini has risen and is ignited now and writing my name. The other day I saw a very beautiful painting by El Greco in Spain, and there he had shown saints with light coming out of their heads and hands like this. I wanted to buy that, but it has become so dark that I said I will make a copy out of it. I will buy that. It's a beautiful painting. It's absolutely showing the light coming out of the head and the hands like this. You know, Hari, you are a yogi. You know that. But still you can't accept it, is the problem. You are getting all the blessings. Why? But be careful. Many people are getting. Like there's a miracle in Hari's life that he has been able to discover something for which he's got quite a lot of money, job, everything, honor. Harsh has got suddenly a lot of money because he has been driving me. Suddenly, from somewhere, he got inherited a lot of money. So many of you have been blessed because God wants to do that for you. He wants to look after you. But these can be temptations, so be careful. Some other question?
I'm sorry, Shrimaji, but Kalpana phoned and spoke to Nita. They're at the flat in London and she has some important thing that she wants to talk to you about.
What about?
Well, she didn't say what. Shall I telephone and try and find out what it is?
She's not coming here?
Incidentally comes a question. I'm new. I don't know much about it. I don't know much about this. You have mentioned training. Could you explain to me, or to others who does not know much, the word realization? What does it mean at all? How far people realize they can describe it to me that it is that. I cannot claim I understand everything with my limited sense intelligence, if I have any. Could you kindly throw some light to grasp it, to what level we can achieve in this human form?
What's he say?
I think he's asking Shumaji because he doesn't understand what realization is, and also asking, could you explain to what level we can ascend?
I think you are going to come and see me, all right? So I'll make you understand. Should not think of the future. Think of the present. Where are we? That's very important. Because if I say you can even become God, what's the use? And you should not take me for granted on such things. You have to see for yourself how you move. Because sometimes I've seen Sahaj Yogi suddenly start thinking they're very high up without judging themselves. Because I've said it about somebody, they start thinking they have become that. So it's best is to see where we are, what we are up to, and you're going to come and see me, I'll explain to you. Can you come? Acha, tell me then, Harsh will tell me. You're right, Vishuddhi. Problem. What's it? All right, just put your hand there and sit down and just put your right hand towards me and say, Mother, you are Sri Krishna, that's all. It will all work out. All right? Anybody else having physical problem? Come here. Better? Just one thing, 16 times. You can treat yourself. Yeah.
Problem with asthma, Mother.
Where?
In the chest. Yeah.
Asthma. All right. Now, you do one thing, take some ice in your left hand, in a plastic bag, put it here, put right hand towards the photograph.
Right hand.
Right hand towards the photograph. All right? That's all. ये सब नए लोग हैं.
Mother, it's about my attention. When I meditate, you say to put you in your heart, to clean your heart. So I put you in my heart. But also, your attention is supposed to be at the top of your head. So I don't know whether it's sort of going up and down. I'm not sure where to keep my attention. In my heart or here. Where do I...
You hold your breath 3 times and think in your heart that I am the mother of the universe. That's all. This has to be corrected. There's a problem there, that's why. Unless you correct this problem, the attention, not only the attention, but even Kundalini goes there. So you have to correct that thing, which I noticed yesterday, you have a centered heart. But you have come to Sahaj Yoga now, few days back, it will get corrected in no time. Right? You have to put your right hand towards the photograph, left hand here. And you have to hold your breath. All of you can do it. Hold your breath. And say Jagdamba, Jagdamba, Jagdamba. Now you are holding the breath. So how can you say? You have to think. Now leave it. Again hold it once more. Put your left hand, right hand towards me. Good. Now leave it. Again hold it. Now leave it. All right? That's fine. May God bless. Come here. Yes, please. Yeah.
Got a very deep left Shudy problem, the failure Shudy name.
What's the problem?
And I've worked hard on it for some time, so that's what I knew.
क्या कह रहे?
ये Shudy problem है और पैरों में इनको
Now, you put your hand here. And 16 times you have to say, Mother, I am not guilty. You can sit on your chair comfortably. Sit on your chair and say it 16 times from your heart. May God bless you.
Could you tell us, we're supposed to have free will, but sometimes I feel that some people and situations impose their will upon our free will. So if we have got free will, how is it that other people are allowed to impose their will upon us?
कहते हैं सहयोग में फ्री विल होना चाहिए सहयोग में फ्री विल होना चाहिए कहते हैं इनका फ्री विल नहीं है कई बार देखते हैं कुछ लोग इनको इस तरह से डोमिनेट करते हैं कि उनका फ्री विल नहीं रहता तो ऐसा क्यों होता है सहयोग में
See, there is no free will as such in Sahaja Yoga. Is the will of God, will of your spirit. Now, those people who talk of free will, they talk when they have no freedom. But when you have freedom, you don't say you should have the will of the freedom. Say the sun is shining. Sun doesn't say that I am the sunlight, does it? In the same way, you are free. No one can dominate. No one can try to put you down. If they do it, it's your weakness. If anybody dominates you, just ignore. Nobody can dominate you. They're stupid people. Supposing the grass thinks it can suppress the steel, what will the steel say? All right, have your time. Get lost. Nobody can dominate a realized soul. Just ignore. There are stupid fool buffoons who do that. You are a free bird. Nobody can dominate you. And if somebody tries, I look after that part, you leave it to me. That's more dangerous though.
compassion or humility
Huh?
how can we be more compassionate and more humble
By being so. I don't know how to say it because I'm too much of it, so I just don't know. How can you be compassionate? Mentally you cannot. Mentally if you try to tell yourself, I have to be compassionate, I have to be compassionate, I have to be compassionate, then you'll become very aggressive because you'll be fed up with yourself. I mean, human beings are really funny, aren't they? I once went to see a film with a lady. And we saw a film where they have shown a daughter-in-law being tortured by the mother-in-law. So then she said, well, would you like to come to my house? I said, all right. We went to their house. And what I found, that she was just went there and started shouting at her daughter-in-law. There she was crying in the film. She cried, I thought the oceans will start following. When we went home, she was so cruel with her daughter, I was amazed. I said, now the tears started falling from my eyes. She said, what's the matter? You didn't cry in the film, why are you crying here? I said, that was artificial, this is real. First, I think the compassionate person is a person who doesn't worry about himself. I am so unhappy. This has gone wrong with me. Also, a person who is compassionate will not think what others are doing for you or others are not doing for you. When you are so much involved with yourself, you cannot be compassionate. So, to see yourself that you are worried about others, you think about others. When you humble down, when you see somebody who is so much higher than you, not in the way you are successful, not in the way that you have more money, not in the way that somebody can give big speeches and can appear to be very dominating, but somebody who is extremely humble and generous. That sort of a personality when you meet, then you feel very elated and you try to follow that person the way that person is. So you see the compassionate qualities of a person and appreciate it. But if you start appreciating the dominating qualities of some person and think that, oh, look at this person, how he articulates, how he manages, how he can produce certain results, then you have lost. But if you see to somebody who is compassionate, who is generous, who is kind, who thinks about everybody else, then you learn that you are much less than that person.
एक और प्रश्न है कि आपने जो औरतों की प्रॉब्लम के बारे में लेक्चर में बताया,
कौन सा?
औरतों की प्रॉब्लम के बारे में जो कहा है, उसके बारे में आदमियों को क्या करना चाहिए?
There's a question of the men, from the men's side. What should they do about the problems of women? They need not do it. That is their problem, not yours. You just ignore. Know that you are yogis, nobody can dominate you. But if they are dominating, it is their problem and they have to correct it. Somebody who is afraid of the wife has written down, I think. And what you can do is to beat such a person with shoes, or you can make a pillow and give it a name of that wife and hit it hard. And 2 more from my side. But there are men who are very dominating, and they are losing in their domination, I must say. Actually, they have overdone it. So now they are paying for what they have done. But you need not now anymore, finished now, done. They have been very dominating before, men. So now they have to pay for what they have done, isn't it? In China, I once said that I'm sorry to see that so many Britishers are taking drugs. So the Chinese said it's good for them. They gave us drugs, let them have some drugs now. They don't think from the collective point of view that we are human beings, they are human beings, as we have suffered, they should not suffer. Like the Hitler dominated the Jews, now Jews said, all right, we'll dominate. Action and reaction. So one should get out of this action and reaction. Just ignore it. Just ignore. Action and reaction should not be there because then you play into the hands. Just ignore. Finish it off. Because women have been dominated, so they are dominating. Now you dominate them. Then they dominate. All your lives and lives after lives you do this. When are you going to enjoy each other's company? Even if you leave them for 2 minutes, they start fighting. You open the film, they are fighting. On the street, if you go, they are fighting. Anywhere you go, they are fighting. Why do they marry? I don't know. This is the problem. That's why. Take Buddha's name and it will disappear. It's the right agya. What else?
कह रहे हैं कि कई लोग वाइब्रेशन से पूछते हैं सवाल, तो किसी को गर्म आता है, किसी को ठंडा आता है, तो इसको कैसे यूज़ करें इस पावर को? वाइब्रेशन से क्या पूछना चाहिए, कैसे पूछना चाहिए? अलग अलग जवाब.
See, best way is to meditate first of all and to make yourself perfected. Then automatically you will know. But I have seen people who go very far, still they lose their balance. So that means they require more of meditation and understanding. But normally, if you use my photograph and ask questions, you'll get right answers with proper protocol. Not like this, standing with a stick, Mother, tell me now. That we won't. क्या कहें? That your attention is soft. If you, what is it? The whole economics is based in spoiling your attention. First of all, the machinery started. The machinery is like a Rakshasa, a devil, which has to create. Now when they create, they have to attract your attention. If they don't attract your attention, how will they sell? So they create advertising, this, that, all kinds of. They work it out. They make it very, very attractive that they can sell their things. Then they find you are insensitive to their attractions, so they put horrible things like nude men, nude women, bathrooms, something. I mean, bathroom should shock normally a person or vomit, but somehow or other it is very much appreciated, bathroom scenes, to attract your attention. So the Ganesha starts becoming angry with you, and the attention gets disturbed. So many things are done all the time in the Western culture these days because of industrial values that your attention gets disturbed. So I'm not surprised at that. But to put this attention right is to see for yourself where does your attention go. Where does it move? I had told people that when you walk, look at the grass. Thank the Mother Earth that she has given us such a soft, nice, velvety grass for us to see. Look at the trees and look at the children. But don't raise your eyes beyond 3 feet. In 3 feet you can see if there's a car is coming, elephant is coming, and an ant is moving. So only up to 3 feet you should keep your eyes. Try to keep it at 3 feet. And the best thing you see are the children and the flowers. Most of the beautiful flowers are grown at the height of 3 feet. So you need not raise your eyes higher and your attention will settle down. It is very simple to do. This is the curse of modern times. I have seen people, the way they go on looking, sometimes I feel their neck will break. The way they go on looking, just don't know what to do. Their Vishuddhis, how can they be all right? But you are honest, and you are a seeker, and you want to ascend. So there are so many forces which will create atmosphere for you, which will be very pure and nice. And you will feel happy to see even above 14 feet, 15 feet, 16 feet above your heads. And nothing will happen to your attention. As saying that also, attention is going. They call it the 14 stages into which one moves. Already I have said above 14. What else? Yes.
How can we talk to people who don't believe in God about Sahaja?
क्या क्या?
कहते हैं जो लोग भगवान में विश्वास नहीं रखते उनको सहयोग के बारे में कैसे बताएं?
Oh, they are the best. Because these days to believe in God means all blindness, all stupidity. Believing in any religion is the greatest stupidity. Because they are not religions at all. So those who do not believe in God, tell them, do you believe in yourself? They say, yes, I do. That of course they cannot deny. Where is yourself? Start it from there. Where is it lost? She'll say, I believe in this thing. I say, who are you to believe? Because you have read something, because you have certain ideas, because you are conditioned like this, because you are reacting to something, that's why you say. But actually, you believe because of your ego or your conditioning. You are not believing because it's the reality. It's easy to talk to them than to people who are ardent something. Horrible. Can't talk to them. So forget about such ardent believers. Better not fight with them.
उनको वाइब्रेशंस ठीक से फील नहीं होती उसके लिए क्या करें? वाइब्रेशंस इसके लिए क्या करें? सेंसिटिव नहीं है वो.
क्या नहीं होते?
सेंसिटिव नहीं है वाइब्रेशंस, फील नहीं होते ठीक से.
Put your left to the right. 108 times. And now raise the Kundalini.
I sometimes see spots in front of your eyes, and I wonder, is this Blackacchia or
What sort of spots? Black or white or shining or?
black?
इनको काले डॉट्स दिखाई देते हैं आँखों के आगे.
You should put bandhans to them and try to drive them out, that's all. After some time they'll disappear. Also left agya, that's why. So ask somebody to put a light behind you, or you can put some light, photograph and a light. Left hand towards the photograph, right hand on the Mother Earth, and a light behind.
Mother, you are the other Shakti, the limited one. We are small, nothing. How we can know you always more by heart.
क्या कहें?
कहते हैं कि आप आदि शक्ति हैं, हम बहुत छोटे हैं आपके सामने, तो किस तरह से हम आपको बेहतर पहचान सकते हैं? इसके लिए क्या करें?
Better not try. You must see as much as you can see. Shouldn't try to see something more. Supposing you want to see the sun, all right, see it as much as you can see, but don't see it too much. How much you can bear, you will understand me automatically, because I am compassion. We have to give a hand to Sandra for one thing. One day I was coming from Italy, and Guido told me that he needs 16,000 pounds to start some sort of a project. I said, really, I don't know if I have so much in my bank, but let's see. And when I reached the airport, she brought me an envelope. She gave it to me. It had exactly 16,000 pounds worth of liras. And she said, Mother, use it the way you like. I just told her that she is one with the Adi Shakti, definitely. Because how she acted so fast. With those 16,000 pounds then, I must say, that Guido told me I may not need it with me, Mother. I said, you keep it with you. Then he told me you won't need it just now. So I said, all right. I went there next time. I told him we'll buy all the things here for Shudy camp. So I bought from Shudy camp, for Shudy camp, all the marble, all the tiles, all the sanitary fittings, what else? Everything. In one day, in Milan, in one day. All that you see. And when the bill came, it was 16,100 pounds. And also the curtains, I'm sorry. Part of it. So, I told the Sahajogis in England that you have to buy timber worth 16,000 pounds and send it to Italy because timber is very expensive there. But imagine, all these things cost us only that much. So a barter system was organized. And it worked so well. So we have to give her a hand actually. Also, we have to give a hand to golden builders who have built this place so beautifully and have done, to all of them who have been members of Golden Builders. Also, we have to give a hand to people who worked behind the scenes like cooking and other things, those who came down here and worked so hard, who are not a member of Golden Builders also, who have brought the Shudy camp to us. Now we have to give the hand to the doctors who are going to start their clinic and are going to produce great results for the English. We have to also give hand to all the musicians who are going to come and practice their music every weekend and are going to create some wonderful music for Sir Yogis and others. All those who are involved with Saj Yoga and have doing good work in Saj Yoga, I better give them a hand. It's a beautiful place, and we have created a very beautiful area for you where you could come and do lots of things. We could have exhibitions of artists. We can have children's educational center. We can have so many things in this place, but we have to think about it, what we can do. Now, this belongs to all of us and does not belong to any one of us also. Here we have to learn renunciation, because when you own a large house like this and a beautiful house like that, immediately your Mahalakshmi Tattva rises. This is your own house. So, with the Mahalakshmi Tattva, you start renouncing all that is I-ness, mine, possessiveness, and you start becoming absolutely a renounced person who has renounced everything and is living in the plenty. And that should happen to all of us. You are always welcome to come and spend weekends here and to work it out. But it should not be used as a babysitter, that you send all your children because you want to have a holiday. If any child is coming here, the parents must also come. You should not utilize this place for sending away children here. You should all come and stay here and meditate. It should not be used for a purpose of that kind. I think every weekend you can hold a small little seminar. Every weekend people can come here and can enjoy not a holiday, but real working day of Saj Yoga. So at the end of this seminar, I would like to thank all of you, all the Saj Yogis who have come here and have looked after my family, who have now disappeared. I don't know where are they. On their behalf, I would like to thank you all. And also to thank you for organizing this beautiful, cordial meeting of all the people. Also, I would like to thank all the Saj Yogis who have come from abroad and who strengthen the will of the people to work for Saj Yoga, because they are doing great work in their own countries. They are establishing one after another so many ashrams. While in UK we are very slow. Half of them come in and half of them disappear. They let you down so much. It's very hurting sometimes the way people behave in UK. Whatever it is, I go on forgiving them and forgiving them. But there is a point to which one has to go. So it is the responsibility of the English Sir Yogis who have been blessed by this beautiful place to dedicate more time to meditation. Bring all your family, come here, try to meditate, think this is your ashram where you have to live and work it out. All of you should try to do it, and I'm sure your progress will be much faster. May God bless you.